What's good with the YouTube, Bills Mafia football fans, everyone out there? Hit the comments. We got to talk about all this NFL news, breaking news, and all that, man. As in Buffalo, as I just covered yesterday, I'll pin the video below if you didn't see it. If the algorithm guys ain't shining down on me in a righteous way, to get it out there to the people that want to see it, because there's a lot of Bills fans that seemingly love to tap into my content and share their take. And I feel like it's just not getting to them. There's been a big discussion about Sean McDermott after the loss to the Texans, man. Stephon Diggs getting his revenge and the way the game ended, the final offensive possession, 3 passing plays out of our own end zone, just asinine play calling. If Sean McDermott's really the guy, like, do we need to look elsewhere or whatever? I don't know, but a divisional rival, someone within our own AFC East division made a major move and fired their coach.
Woody, the owner for the Jets, has never fired a coach in season, as far as I remember. Why now? What was the tipping point that made this happen right now, as opposed to a few more games or even getting through the season? Why now?
I think that they believe that they have a really good team. I think that they think this team, especially in that division, can compete to win the division, and it wasn't performing the way that everybody expected. If we watch this team, everybody would admit, every Jet fan, it looked off. They lost at home to Denver. They lost to Minnesota. What's odd is, in this day and age, in the National Football League, there are peaks and valleys to every team season. Everybody goes through them. But with the pressure in New York, I just feel like they felt like this is a team that should be performing better, winning more often, and Woody Johnson didn't want to squander what could potentially be the last year of Aaron Rodgers' career. We don't know if we'll see Aaron Rodgers again. They went out and traded for him last year with the idea that he was going to bring back this franchise. And he got hurt last year against Buffalo on Monday Night Football, and oddly enough, he'll be against Buffalo again this week on Monday Night Football. They have the extra day to get ready for the Bills on Monday night.
Right.
And they decided they felt like Jeff Albrecht would bring a spark to this team that they didn't have under Robert Saleh.
Adam,
they made the decision to fire him. Yep.
What can you tell us if you know anything about what role Aaron Rodgers played in this? Obviously, the belief would be there's no way this call would be made without his okay. And not only that, what about other players and what other players were saying about the coach inside that locker room prior to this move being made?
Yeah. Well, Stephen A., I don't know that Aaron Rodgers was involved in it, and I don't know that they consulted with him before they made the decision. I think ultimately the owner makes the call that he believes is best. And as you said, I can't remember the last time they fired a coach in season. It certainly hasn't been in recent history. But I just come back to this. I can't say that they went to the players and polled the players, or they spoke to Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Rodgers said, I want a new head coach. I believe that those two men did get along well. I believe there was a healthy respect there, despite the fact that people have been analyzing their relationship the last couple of weeks since the sideline hugs and whatever has happened or not happened. I think, in a nutshell, the team was not performing the way that Woody Johnson expected them to. And with them not performing the way they expected to, before the season slipped away, before it got too late, they made the dramatic move to make Robert Saleh, the first head coach, fired this season, 5 games into the season, as they begin to get ready for a key Monday night game against the Buffalo Bills.
And you guys hear that, man? Woody Johnson, Jets owner, from the best of Shefty and Stephen A's recollection, has never done this within the season, since he's been the guy calling the shots in New Jersey, not New York. We got to make that clear, right? New Jersey. He's never done this within the season. And why? Why would they do this? Why not ride it out? Why not wait? Why did it have to happen right now? And you hear what Shefty, the insider, because I always say this, man, Adam Schefter, to me, when it comes to NFL news, it's like, I don't want to use the biblical reference because I feel that's almost kind of blasphemous, but like if Schefter said it, you can take it to the bank. And he's saying like, hey, the Jets feel we got a squad. We can compete, especially in this division, the AFC East. And, we got this big matchup coming up against the Bills. And, ironically, he went down with the injury last year against the Bills. And we gave that game away to the Jets. It was a joke, and then later got it back. Like I keep saying, to everyone, right? My Bills, since we've been doing the damn thing, since we've been a top-tier team, anyone in the division that gets a win against us, they pay for it in a major way. We get that win back later, right? Like, this is a joke to me that the Jets really feel like they have a squad good enough to compete for the division crown, man. The AFC East runs through Buffalo until further notice, man. And to me, what I think it really is this, I guess I would call it desperation trade that they made at quarterback to bring in Aaron Rodgers, and with him going down with injury to the point last year leading into the postseason when they were pretty much already everything but mathematically eliminated. They're talking about him getting back under center and, being the signal caller for the team. And it didn't happen, man. And they didn't make the playoffs. And they're not competing for the division. Personally, I think. Everyone, let me know if you agree or disagree or whatever. I don't know exactly what to make of this move, but the fact to hear that the Jets, I'm not saying they don't think that, but if they think that, I think they're out of their motherfucking mind, but it's sports. It's a competitive deal. You don't want to, concede defeat to your divisional foes and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the opposite of being competitive. But with all this analytics and all this different stuff nowadays, people look at the game in a whole different way. But I don't know. I don't buy that they believe that they got a squad that can do the damn thing and win the division. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of upside on the Jets team. There's a lot of talent and everything, but they're not real divisional contenders. I think that they just are saying, hey, this might be the last year we have Rodgers. We made an asinine deal to get him here, and we look like fools, and things are going so well, so let's fire the coach and blame it all on him, and maybe things will work out differently. Maybe things will get shaketh up, or I don't know. But it's odd too to hear him asking, did they go around and like, did Rodgers have a say in this? Did they poll everyone in the locker room? And I attribute that all to Tom Brady when he got that deal with the Buccaneers. When he went there, that basically, like, they said, hey, Tom, you can have a say in personnel decisions. You can have a say almost as like an offensive coordinator. And we saw what happened with it all. Him and Arians were butting heads. It was something that you never seen before, but it was another team moving out of desperation, and it worked for them. They got a Super Bowl ring that I didn't see happening, but they did it, and I don't know. I don't know what to make of this move, but I think it's a joke, man. The Jets ain't going nowhere. Everyone out there, let me know what you think of this move and what you think of what Shefty's saying that he's getting from his inside sources with the Jets and all that, and about the AFC East, the divisional crown, and if the Jets are really a competitor. And, because they're talking about, man, they could go out and beat the Bills in this primetime game and be number one. It's not going to happen. I don't care about the struggles that my Bills have, because that's something that you heard him mention too, after he spoke about the Jets has lost to Denver and Minnesota, the peaks and valleys that teams go through during the season. Yeah, that's like a regular thing that happens. We saw it last year with the Bills. We've seen it with really good teams, but come on, man. The Jets ain't doing ish. I don't know. Is there another reason for why this happened? What do you make of it? What do you think of it? You heard him say, too, that he believes Rodgers and the coach had a good rapport, a good relationship. But, yeah, man, all that, like, is Rodgers behind this? Was he okay with this thing? That, to me, again, comes from Tom Brady, the crazy deal and stipulations that they gave to him to go to Tampa Bay, which is something that you don't see in sports that's really outside of the realm of, I don't want to call it reality because it is reality. It happened, but common sense or just the structure of competitive sports and team sports and all that. But the Jets fired their coach. They think they can compete for the division, according to Shefty. Comment, everyone out there, and let me know what you think about it all and what you think about the Bills situation as well, like I was saying in the beginning of this video. Let's discuss it all in the comments below. And one more thing I want to touch on before we close this video out. You see LeBron James saying too, man, it don't matter who's in there or not in there, man. If you got QB1 for the Chiefs, Mahomes in there, you got a shot. And that's in reality the same thing with Josh Allen. Don't get it twisted. Don't get to tripping. Just because Josh Allen don't have those Super Bowl rings, them Lombardi trophies under his belt the way Mahomes does, Josh Allen is the truth as well. But I see this coming up, man, and I'm like, is this a troll? Because you never know with social network if it's a real account or it's a troll or not. But you see someone saying almost like they're outraged that Mahomes didn't get fined for this celebration against the Saints, that it was a violent celebration. Like, to me, it's a joke, but maybe some think this is real. I don't know if it's a troll or not. Tap in with your thoughts about it all. But there you have it on this one, man. Jets fire their coach. Do they really believe that they can, compete with the Bills? Or is this just them trying to save face for a stupid deal that they did, bringing Rodgers to New Jersey? What do you think about the Jets competing for the divisional crown? What does everyone think about the Bills situation with McDermott? Is he really just not the guy? And what do you think about LeBron saying and all that? Hit the comments. Look forward to hearing everyone's thoughts, take, and opinion. Subscribe and stay tuned for more content coming from J Coffee Talk, talking music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.